Welcome back to Do You Know What I Am Saying?
A podcast about everything, nothing, all at the same time. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. And
Comment.
cue the thing. I don't know.
What's that?
Oh,
Ya-Nam-Sayin?
yo, we have a guest in the house. What's
Hi
up?
guys. Hey, I finally made it.
Here to introduce yourself?
I'm Jose, also known as the Empress. I'm happy to be here. Ian, thank you for having me.
Oh, no.
Cast member number 4.
Yeah. Well,
Actually,
yeah, recently I've changed it. I've changed it.
Stupid one.
It's the dumb one.
The dumb one, okay.
That's what I changed it into the credits. It's the bearded one and the dumb one.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well, you do have a fabulous beard. I will say that.
Oh, thank you. My wife hates it.
Oh,
But
I consider this a beard.
I mean, it's facial hair.
yeah. You got facial hair.
Yeah, it's not a
It
beard.
identifies as a beard. Okay.
Okay.
But if it identifies as a beard, it's wrong.
Boy,
Yeah.
you said it to me.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Ooh, you got him right in the feels.
Yeah.
We're going to come back now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we were back.
And so that was actually what last week we talked about. Can you argue with facts? Like they're facts, right?
Well, as I believe, you do it all the time because, I explain things to you and then you come back at me and then, I have to let you know that you're wrong. But, you can argue with facts.
Is that what
Just-
you want to go with?
It just depends on who's right and who's wrong. Normally, I'm the one that's right, so.
I mean, I don't know what coworkers you've been around, buddy, but or if you remember all those questions you come to me with. Well, yeah. No, we're silent. You do the same thing too. You're like,
Well, yeah. I mean, when I first
Okay,
when
no.
I first was there, yeah, I was asking questions.
I
That
know.
was a while.
I taught you everything.
Oh
But
yeah,
you,
we'll go
but
with
you
that.
know,
We'll go with
you
that.
know when you hit a roadblock.
I told him earlier on the phone today. Actually, I was like, man, if you ever get paid for confidence, you're gonna be one rich person.
Billionaire. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
And he refers to his manager to me as her favorite one because there's no denying of it. Obviously, the sarcasm in it because we do not get along. She argues with facts.
I mean, you argue with facts.
No, I mean, yeah, I supply the facts, and then people argue against the facts. Like I just supply the facts.
Yeah, she even I'll say something and it's the actual truth. I mean, it's like, well, no, because I'm like, and they can tell because I start getting real passionate about it. I'm like, well, I mean, that's what I've said. I mean, I don't know, what would you like me to tell you?
And that's why I could not take that position that you are in because I could not do it, sir. My fuse is much shorter.
Yeah,
And they couldn't understand just simplified, description of.
Well, he says simplify. So you know what I've taken to doing?
No.
I actually have started using long scientific terms to explain things. So then that way, when they come to me, like, what did you mean? Oh, yeah. Would you like to go home early? Oh, yeah, sure.
This move puts in this chat something about I don't understand the inquiry of your existence of the current temporal I showed him GPT. He's having fun with that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fun.
I basically in the morning I put in, hey, good morning, but I use the long scientific terms, and it's like that big. And people are like, what are you trying to say? Oh, good morning. Like, well, why can't you just say that?
Well, it's not as fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was quite fun, but yeah, it had me stumble. I'm like breaking every word down into other definitions. Like, okay, so you're asking a question. I don't see your question here, but no. Then I was like, oh, I'll fully understand. Another guy was like, well, to simplify it, he was asking, there's VGH, why are you still here?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I tend to leave.
That would be a little sis.
Lately.
So
And
yeah, I'll be typing in like that, and
Yeah,
he'll just
that
reply like right away. Like he's super intelligent, but
Who? Him?
yeah, the
This guy?
That's on recording.
no, I'm talking about
I wanted to clarify.
No, take
another
backsies.
coworker.
Okay, somebody else, not this guy.
Yes, no.
Okay,
I mean, he's okay. He has his moments.
I'm just trying to get the facts straight. Okay, so I could understand the story.
No, and that's understandable. I appreciate you trying to get the facts straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though some people like to argue.
Yeah,
Facts.
I mean, if you got the facts, then there's no argument.
I'm
It's just
pretty-
other people's opinion after that point.
I'm pretty sure I recorded last week that you're wrong. Fact.
Just because you say fact doesn't make it fact.
That's not.
It's all how you edit
You
it.
don't put it in Wikipedia.
It's all how it's all how it's edited. I'll edit it. Facts. And then I'll grab a scene from you from a previous episode that's like, yeah, you're right. That makes sense. And I'll just clip it all together.
It's like fun fact. Did you know that the A10 Warthog has a distinctive sound? What you actually hear first is the ammunition hitting the target. Then you hear the gunfire.
Okay.
Yeah. I learned that the other day on TikTok.
That TikTok. A lot of people learn.
Oh yeah.
I think prefer to do a little bow and arrow action on it. That's kind of fun. That's a little bit more challenge.
Please explain bow and arrow actions.
You either get longbow or crossbow or a compound bow.
Oh, like in hunting.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I do prefer that.
Like where you would shoot a hog with.
Oh,
Then you
yeah.
can really hear the sound of the hog.
That is true.
But
But if you hit it just right, you don't hear nothing.
like I really wouldn't mind going hunting. You know, it's part of life. You know, a friend of mine, a realtor, actually hit me up with a link about hunting a hog, and then they cut up the meat. It's like 375 pounds.
It's a big hog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind it, but I really do just have a lot of empathy for animals.
Yeah, you do.
Oh my god, I saw.
No, I'm the same way. I have a lot of empathy for animals, but at the same time, I like to eat.
Right.
So you know.
Yeah.
So it's like I think it was a couple years ago. Somebody was trying to make a point. They were like, we all love animals, but we also need air to breathe. I mean, fact, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a fact. I'm just messing with you.
okay, so we need air to breathe.
Well-
plants make the air that we need to breathe. Correct?
In theory, I'm not like
Yeah.
an actual scientist,
That is true.
but I also do know that you need to talk into the mic.
Oh, my apologies.
Don't.
So, but yeah, we need the air to breathe, which plants make, and those animals eat these plants, so eat more bacon.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Unless, that's against your religion, then eat more whatever animal. Chicken,
That is true.
cow, fish, whatever.
And so, actually, funny that you say this. Ooh. I came across this.
Like an actual, laugh out loud funny, or just like a little.
Well, you can't.
I want to clarify.
Yeah.
We need the facts, Alex. That way we can argue them.
So I saw this reel though about this salamander that actually is unique because it's able to photosynthesize. So when a lizard loses its tail, the tail will grow back.
True.
Okay.
If the lizard loses its legs, it's lost his leg. Right. Not this guy.
Oh,
This guy's got another combination. I don't have up here because I was well prepared. And so he regenerates all dismembered parts apparently, and organs. So
including head.
and mind.
Okay.
It's like completely regenerative.
Okay.
It has a copy, like a backup of DNA rolling in, data rolling in.
So
when it loses a part, it's like that's not right. So I'm gonna make this to work.
That's one of those animals that gets tortured in comic books, so that they can be.
I have empathy, but if you can move us towards like regenerative lens, let's just make sure like we have a very well population of them, so that way they can stay in the ecosystem.
What do you think would be like the most common appendage / digit that would be regrown if it like became normal for like people to just be like, oh, you cut off a finger or a toe or an arm and like you can grow it back. Like if that became normal, what do you think would be at the top of the list of?
Well, I mean, crime down a lot. You really can't rob people much if you're just gonna regenerate that heart back up, and you'll be out for a while. So I guess you'll be robbed, but I mean, you'll be able to describe everything.
Okay, like the answer I was looking for was like finger, toe.
Right. I was thinking that too. Most likely finger.
Thanks for overcomplicating it.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, I do that.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I would have to probably say hand, arm.
Now, unfortunate circumstance was a real I saw recently where it was a glass pane warehouse and they're moving a stack trying to get it up, but it was falling over. And so the guy was like this, and then his head actually got caught when it was coming down. I don't think he made it, but that would have helped.
I'm not a doctor.
Yeah,
That was unfortunate. I have a line.
Pretty sure I've said that before.
But imagine like.
I think like these 3 fingers would be the most.
that is true because I do use those 3 fingers a lot.
I think pretty much all the digits on the hand. A lot of woodworkers as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Work with any kind of tools.
Yeah, just anything. Like
I use knives a lot, so it's just.
I've cut part of my finger off. It grew back.
Oh my god! If you have Cutco and they're just sitting in the soapy water and you run your hand in there and grab them. Luckily, I've been.
You don't put knives in soapy water. So you don't put knives in soapy water? Like that's not safe.
No, I do.
Of course.
Oh, so your point that's not safe.
Of course you do.
Well, I don't. But lately, I've almost been slicing off digits. So
You feel proud
of
feel proud of yourself when you say stupid stuff like that?
Straight edge.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't believe that. I've seen your knife. I don't think.
No, these are Cutcos.
Okay. I thought you meant.
Doing dishes and whatnot, and then your hands are already wrinkling and soft because you've been in the water.
That's the thing. Why are you putting?
Did you do that at work? That had to have been at a job because I can't imagine you washing dishes at home.
Appreciate it, but no. Yeah.
I mean the
Growing up, man, adulting.
adulting.
How did?
That's a good song, by the way.
Adulting?
Yeah, you've never seen it?
No, I mean you could you yeah could you sing it?
It's on YouTube.
Just sing.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a really seen
That guitar's not for playing.
And what am I looking up here?
It's going to be adulting song on YouTube.
See,
On YouTube.
but it's going to be copyright, right?
Yeah, so we won't be able to play it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you guys can enjoy it.
And just pause it. We can listen to it
Yeah, there it is.
afterwards.
I can put closed captioning on.
Not reading that.
Yeah.
Like I said, we can catch up to it in a little bit. We don't have we're about halfway through here, so it won't be too long. Then we'll be able to experience it. But so yeah.
And then next week we'll talk about it.
Yeah, next week we'll summarize it for you. Fact.
Yeah.
Fact. So
This. Pretty cool. Seen the thing?
Yeah, it's a model of
It's metal.
stars. Oh, it is?
yeah, it's one of the old school original ones.
Oh, okay, yeah, when things were really made to last.
Yeah. My aunt,
Now you look at it wrong and
that was my aunt's. She had it forever. She asked me not a couple weeks ago. She was like, "You want this?" And I was like, "Yeah," because that was always one of the toys I would play with, like when I went to her house as a kid.
Okay.
Even though it was like her toy that she had like for herself, because she's an old school nerd. But yeah, Alex was super excited that we had gotten it. He's like,
I thought it was cool.
I mean, it is cool.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
So, Jose, what kind of things are you into? Gaming.
Shoot, almost everything. I read, I game, I do research. Like here recently, I've been doing a lot about Star Wars.
Oh yeah, like research on Star Wars.
Yeah, like what happened to the character afterwards. Where was Ahsoka during the episodes of Return of the Jedi? Mostly, what if with the whole Darth Vader thing, if Choppy Choppy didn't happen?
Uh-huh.
So there are some pretty interesting stories out there. There's one gentleman on YouTube, I cannot recall his name, but he is very intelligent, and just the story that he says,
like fan fiction.
Yeah, what happened? Like there was one where the Emperor left him there, and like he literally crawled his way to a fighter and flew out to Tatooine and got repaired there, and
What if he had a salamander DNA mix now and a hand grew back?
Well, what an awesome idea! He did one of those too. Yeah.
Solid callback. You could write your own fan fiction.
Yeah.
Look at you.
It was he basically used the dark side of the Force to create a Deadpool type healing factor.
So you told me Darth Vader reports to somebody?
Darth Vader reported to the Emperor.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's not a fan fiction. That's
Oh, I thought he was the Emperor. And
yeah, what is that called?
What?
Yeah, he was supposed to. What if?
What's your deal, dog?
We're back.
So, but no, yeah. What is that called when something's true? Like you just stated.
No.
There it is. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally thought he was the Emperor. I mean, like he can choke everybody. I mean,
he literally tells me, yeah, Darth Vader's the Emperor.
He's not.
What?
He's not into
Like
Star
the
Wars.
same guy?
Yeah. No. There's
He knows it's my sore subject.
the rule of two. You got the master and you got the apprentice.
Yeah.
Which Darth Vader is the apprentice. Just because they're called the Dark Lord of the Sith, that just means that they've mastered the Sith way of life.
Yeah.
You know how I was like smoking a lot of pipe weed along their travels through all the countries? Talking all these giant plants that are alive.
Is that a fact?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I remember that. It happened on one of my travels when I was in Middle Earth.
Never watched Lord of the Rings.
You got a portal?
I have a portal gun.
Oh, that's nice. Those are expensive. I can't afford that.
I mean, it's a knockoff. It's 2 L's.
Oh, so you might not end up where you need to be.
Never tried it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
I know somebody that would try it and probably just end up.
Ordered it on Temu.
Oh no, it's
He's
legit.
mad how much I stay away from Temu too. He always sends me a link for come do this to give me a little bit of bonus. I'm like, I don't trust any of it.
You know how many times I've gotten free stuff?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's right. I never told you. My apologies. That's my mistake.
Fact.
Thank you.
And there's even an app that my mom's doing where you take pictures of the receipts and they give you points, and it's actually like they give you a card.
Actually, I've heard of that one.
I think my dad mentioned something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool.
I don't want to track everything you're buying.
I don't shop that much like that. And most of our shopping is like necessities.
Most of it.
That still adds up.
Yeah. But I'm also like trying to like start growing things so I can start buying less.
That is true.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I use Amazon for is to build Yu-Gi-Oh decks. Like I buy the individual cards.
I mean, I order way too much stuff off of Amazon. Everything we're speaking into this showed up.
What you see.
Yeah. Not everything. But yeah, like, say I don't shop that much, but
That is true, yeah.
Well, that's because he lives in BFE, so everything's like he was just telling me a story. Like he was at Lowe's and he had to get this one thing because what he really needs is at Home Depot, but that's on the other side of town, so it's an hour because you got to drive 30 minutes this way.
it's not even in town.
That way, so it's like you got to drive an hour now. Well,
So, I mean, basically, what you're trying to say is he went to Lowe's because Home Depot was farther.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
he was.
There's somebody at work
He had to
that
get another spot.
speaks like that, and it's like
They're the
At
same
work?
distance.
yeah.
There's two of them?
No, well, technically, yeah. Because instead of saying, well, he went to Lowe's because the Home Depot is farther away.
Right.
He did all of that. Well, the other person is way worse.
Right.
Yeah, like I took care of a escalation to make sure the customer got taken care of, and it took me 5 minutes to read everything that was posted in. And like a college book, it was all a bunch of fluff, and I just needed the first 3 lines.
At least there was something there.
I'm just saying.
Thank you for weighing in.
I mean, do you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I am awake as speaking. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay, so you're aware of what I'm speaking of.
No regrets.
No, we're
Okay.
all right. And we're back. Forgot what I was about to say.
Escalation.
Escalate
5 seconds.
like
3
escalators?
lines.
Like escalators?
Somebody asking for the manager.
That's Alex. True story.
Yeah, I know.
Fact.
That's how you get things done.
Fact. I mean,
He knows I do it to internal too.
I believe. Oh, I believe that.
Which I also then, that busts other people's confidence to do it as well.
Yeah.
But most of them are aware that I am able to do the RKO, so they tend not to bother me too much.
That sounds pleasant.
Well, if done correctly, for me, yes.
Okay.
For the other person, not so much.
That's good. I was really just guessing on that outcome.
You guessed correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fact. I was right.
Fact. I am what most customers would like to get on the other end of that line when they call in for support.
Hey man, whatever you need to tell yourself.
It's not. I mean, you can act and play with it. I mean, you.
I'm not trying to. I don't know. I don't. For one, I don't work there, and for two, I also don't care. And I want you to really focus on my list there. Number 2 is really important. Okay, it says 1, I don't work there. What was number 2?
Let's see if he does it.
I will. You know I
Does
will.
not care.
I don't care.
Does not
No,
care.
no care.
Yeah.
But it's not about you caring or not. I was just stating a fact.
Right.
To kind of just recredit myself for kind of the statements being said there.
Hey man, whatever you need to tell yourself. I'm not trying to say. I'm not
telling myself. I'm telling everybody.
Okay, but I'm not trying to like discredit you. I'm trying to whatever pats on the back you need, you got them, man.
No, I don't need a pat on the back. I just need a correction of the record.
Fact.
Right. And that was it.
All right, cool. I'll when we're done recording here, I'll call your mom and let her know that you need an extra hug today.
I would suggest you do that, yeah. He does occasionally need a hug and reassurance.
He needs an extra one.
See, Jose didn't bring peanut butter, so yeah.
He was telling me before we even started recording about Peanut Butter Alex time.
Pretty much.
And about how uncomfortably close you are with your dog.
Is that what you told him?
That's what we were discussing. Okay, this wasn't a him or a me. This was a us. Okay.
Yeah, it was an us thing.
Yeah.
And,
you walked out, man. We had to talk about something.
I know.
I mean, we were just sitting in there, and we couldn't stay in that awkward situation where he's looking at me, I'm looking
Awkward
at him.
situation.
We're looking into each other's eyes. It's just weird.
Yeah, no, like we were gonna sit here in awkward silence. We were gonna talk, and like one thing that we had in common was Alex.
That's what came out though.
Peanut Butter Alex time,
Dog.
and how
No,
uncomfortably
it was
close.
Peanut butter and Alex, and
And then the dog got brought up,
Good dog.
as it does with you.
then my concern was
That was
the current domicile and what is across the street from.
Right.
The donuts aisle? What?
Donuts.
Domicile.
Domicile?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
You said it. I heard it.
I know that.
And we have it on camera.
Any clarification?
There's evidence.
Domicile.
I mean,
Domicile.
I don't normally leave
You
evidence.
do not.
I just thought, you know what?
You don't know what that word means? Is this like for real?
I mean, he might be saying it all crazy for me.
Domicile. It's a real word. I knew that was a real word. I don't know. I thought you knew things too. But
Well, he does, as long as there's a computer nearby.
well, I mean, yeah. He knows things.
The country that a person treats as their permanent home.
Yeah.
Lives in it. Across the street from my domicile, you said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Be like your dwelling, where you live.
I can't hear her.
Where you lay your head. Where your bed is at.
Yeah.
Metallica.
Sure.
Enter Sandman.
Yeah. No, all that. These flies are driving me absolutely
I don't know
insane.
what you're talking about.
I don't. They're gonna be seen on camera. I know they're gonna be seen on camera. They're driving me insane. Alex left the door open. All these flies. All these flies through. Yeah, I said it. I said it on camera.
That he did leave the door open.
I mean, I appreciate why he left the door open.
Statewide.
I don't.
Yeah,
I know it does.
But there were some flies left in here, and they're driving me absolutely insane.
Well, I felt like we needed a topic.
Well, yeah, no, solid icebreaker slash attention grabber. You think you could grab a fly with chopsticks?
I forgot them.
I think you'd have a better chance of wrapping duct tape on your hand backwards and slapping it. Which I have a roll of duct tape.
I believe that. I really do.
That's a solid approach, though. Okay, and I don't have just regular duct tape. I have Gorilla tape, so that stuff works.
Gorilla duct tape.
Yeah, well, no, it's Gorilla tape.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Gorilla
Glue?
duct style tape. I don't know.
Speaking of which,
It was
Gorilla glue.
I sometimes have to, make them pay attention.
with duct tape.
No, that's for other reasons.
Okay.
But basically.
Also, peanut butter Alex time.
Pay attention because he's asking me a question that he needs help with.
No, it's not that. It's
So
because
what I'm
sometimes-
hearing is that sometimes peanut butter Alex time also includes duct tape.
Yeah, because
Told you, bro. It's just all people's imaginations and parents.
Yeah, I don't like him on camera, but it is what it is.
I got ladies at the house, and if they see this, I'm in trouble.
Mm-hmm. He thinks this is his show. He thinks everyone comes here for him.
Damn.
And then when Alex comes over, Alex spoils him, and it just
Yeah.
yeah.
Throw the toy with them.
Alex-
Sometimes.
Alex likes the dog, so he plays with
They
him.
just eat animals.
I don't hate the dog. I don't hate the dog. He's still here.
That is true. Fat.
Family.
He's fed.
He's healthy.
I don't
Actually,
know if that's a reason.
I've had a couple of people tell me recently he looks fat, so apparently he's overfed. Okay,
You're gonna get me in trouble with my baby.
he's just still young, so he doesn't
That's what
listen.
they're for. They're going to smell it.
Yeah, well, I know. As soon as I walk in the house, they're just gonna be like,
You can take him home with you if you want. Pack up some food. Good to go.
I'll bring home another dog. I'm gonna be serious.
Oh, all right. Well, I don't want to get you in trouble, but I don't know if you have noticed. It is about that time. So if you haven't already, go ahead and like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff.
Do it.
Yeah. You got anything else you want to end with?
Hi.